Hello, everyone. Doing a little Sunday stream today. Mostly because if you're not an American, this is like a holiday week for Americans. So I will be traveling tomorrow. And yeah, just won't be able to stream. So we're gonna do a Sunday stream instead of a Monday stream. And it's gonna be a little shorter. We're gonna try and keep it to around 2 hours today, but we wanted to get something in, you know. Zoom's here. Hello, Zoom. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we had a lot going on last time we played. I feel like we were busy and we got so much done. We're on day 4 now. Huge. Apparently, because I was curious how long this game is. And like,
yes, me too.
I think it obviously varies person to person depending on how much extra stuff you do, how many side quests, like how much of a completionist
we are doing a lot.
You are, which I love a side quest as far as like, I'm not like a true completionist, but I do like as much story and character stuff and lore as I can get my hands on. So yeah, apparently like some people have apparently finished this game in like 30 hours and some people apparently like 80 hours. It's like,
oh my
it
gosh.
kind of like how deep you go, but apparently it's like 10 playable days.
10 days.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So right. And I don't know if you get like, as you go on, you're getting like less side quests or like you're checking stuff off so there's less and less to do, or if you get more and more to do. I have no idea what to expect, but
wow.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm really enjoying it.
A lot of hours. How many hours have we sunk into it so far?
Quite a few. Because we've done, I think this will be our, let's check really quick. This will be our 8th stream of it, and we usually do like 3 hours, so we're between 20 and 30 hours somewhere. Cool. Yeah, which seems like we're pretty much on par with, at least so far, with pace, as far as I can tell. Good morning, Kim. Can we chat with you?
Yes.
Bud.
Responsibility. What does that lead to? My dog might be about to start barking because I think we have a package, so just brace yourselves for that.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
What do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
No.
Nah.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stability? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
I feel like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Let's say
maybe number 2.
Yeah.
But isn't that your job?
It's like whole historical or socioeconomic dimension to it.
No, I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first, you might need to speak with his young companion.
Sure.
Now, was there anything else?
Okay. So, as far as stuff we did last time. I'm interested to try and pass the check with is it Katya? What's her name? It's something
That sounds right.
where we Klaasje, that's what it is. Where we look her in the eye.
Yeah. We have been informed it's not a creepo thing.
Yeah, people on YouTube were like, "No, you should be good." It's apparently some people's like one of their favorite interactions in the game. So
Yes, I am about it.
I think we have some spare points. Yeah, so we can put some points into something if we need to. Let's try and
Oh, I see. Yeah.
talk to
To do the
her.
check.
Hello? Hi.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions
Volition.
pertaining to a murder investigation.
Okay. Let's see what our
I was
chances
just
are.
thinking,
17.
what a nice day for
That's
questions
still low.
pertaining to a murder investigation.
Do we have
So what will happen if we fail?
any clothes that help with that? I don't remember clothing that helps with volition. Oh, that does. This does. Okay, let's see how our chances improve.
I was just thinking,
okay, well,
what
much
a
better.
nice day for questions pertaining to a
Nice.
murder investigation.
Soft,
Hell
like
yeah.
when eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you. You know these guys? Who? Me?
Uh-oh.
Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do?
Drama me?
I'm merely a master thespian.
Moi?
These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
I mean, I sort of did feel like she had us fooled.
I'm sorry I didn't catch it
Yeah.
sooner. It takes
Oh,
conscious
but
effort on your part.
About what? I mean,
Does this mean she's been lying?
Yes, Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just.
Okay, drama.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use.
Can we
interpreting
trust
things
you?
to the best of
Volition?
their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Okay.
Good. The less paranoid option. You can trust them. Just not with Klaasje Amandu.
Okay.
A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles.
Which traits exactly?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them.
Love. Okay.
Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised.
I don't trust you either, electrochemistry.
Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man.
I mean,
I just
yeah.
want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
All right. Okay, how did this happen?
How it always does, through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can you turn them normal again?
No,
Oh, okay, good.
it's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
That's true. What's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion.
Is this all
The one
because
who
we
usually
think
does
she's pretty
says-
and like we want to like her?
Well, if it's like, I mean, maybe that the drama side of us falls that way, but the logical side of our brain is maybe telling us, like, don't trust that.
She may want
Seems
to
like
control the
confirmation
information
bias.
rollout,
Like
not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
Okay, semi-trust you
See?
logic.
It's oddly moderate, probably compromised.
I've been talking to myself a lot.
Don't worry, it's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
I don't think we say anything.
I don't care. Sure.
For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Only a silvery negative
I feel like
remains.
to truly find out if she is manipulating us or not, you can't just ask.
Still
Are you
smiling,
manipulating?
a tired smile.
Right.
Okay.
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover
All right,
and lied
drama.
to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and willow wisps. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles
Okay.
you in her
No.
web of lies.
Arrest her for what?
Drama.
Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. Yes, start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush.
Right.
See?
Devil woman. This one seems the least aggressive. This one, these two.
Yeah, or yeah.
I mean, she has been honest with us about having a past of sorts.
I did.
Yeah.
What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
Okay.
What time did you make the
Well, now
call?
we're going in the other direction.
Right.
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
She stands before you, holding her back very straight.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
You can tell me the truth? We've already kind of told her we're not planning on turning her in.
You log your work every week.
Yeah.
It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
Okay.
I don't remember. I think we didn't ask about her passport, but
It's Katarzyna Elysium.
oh, I did not expect her to tell us.
It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugo Grad. in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music-infused alcoholism.
My parents were Zhemsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Elysium is my father's name.
Finally we meet.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist from the wind on the roof.
Was the passport bullshit?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Klaasje Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smit.
Who is that?
Falsified documents?
Another alias.
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smit, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
Where's the buoy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there.
Did we
I
find
put it there when I first arrived.
Or did we
I
not?
haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
The wind rises, so do the hairs on your back. Somewhere west, small bubbles rise from a plastic ball floating in the water. Rusty, the color of oversteeped tea.
Okay.
Long, spindly arms are spinning the buoy around, turning it, inspecting it like a magic 8-ball, trying to find a way to snap it open.
Nothing is useless. What the fuck?
I mean, sure.
The
Doesn't seem
lieutenant
like it'll
makes a
take long.
note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest
But
of
who
here.
said nothing is
Past a
useless?
Bergen sewage pipe. Right near the waterline.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next. She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
Yeah.
You are. This is not the end of this.
Okay. I don't want to, like, arrest her or threaten to arrest her. Alright.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna restart my computer. See if that helps. I'll be right back.
Okay. Lauren was having some lag. Alright. So, let's get back downstairs. I want to talk to these folks again.
Yes?
Nothing to say, okay? Do
You
anything?
look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
The last couple of days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Don't I know it, pal?
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar
Oh?
but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
I mean, he certainly looks like he is. 28, esprit de corps.
Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to
Oh,
the
shit.
station and reporting your badge missing?
Oh, really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from?
Yes, I haven't seen you before.
Okay, then. It's probably a coincidence. People sound alike. Goodbye.
You sound distinct. Hi, Pep. Welcome. Do we have clothing that improves that stat? I wonder. Oh wait, that's just one or the other. +1 esprit de corps versus. Okay, so either way. So we can improve it by 1.
Again?
He might be wearing a disguise. There's something that binds you to him.
Dang.
Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
I mean, we failed this, so I don't think we're gonna get anything out of it. But I understand the uniform is metaphorical.
I want to say, yes, I think.
Are you working class? I don't want to ask
Then
that.
don't. No one's forcing you.
Okay. Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Okay. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting
Cool,
for
cool,
some
cool,
kind
cool,
of
cool, cool.
reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening, though. Who is this guy?
Alright, see you around. Okay. So we need to get her buoy. Talk to the smoker. Get a map from the bookstore. That was a big thing. We need to make Titus give up Ruby's location. I don't know that we can do that at the moment. What was that check?
It's you again. What is it?
What do we need to pass here? Oh, I talked to Klaasje. I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
I need to pin this on someone. I've decided to pin it on her. No. Yeah, I mean, Civil War is brewing.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone.
I'm not trying to
And
pin it
now
on
you
her.
pick Ruby. Well, not on
At
my
least not
watch,
yet.
you
I
won't.
don't know it's her.
Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
Okay, I expected some resistance.
And fuck you too, moral
All right.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation,
back.
you become
Hello,
a
welcome
suspect.
back.
You know how it works, guys.
We are trying to get Titus to tell us where Ruby is so we can talk to her, but of course it's
That's nothing.
not gonna be
That's just
straightforward.
legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
I mean, that's pretty
Nice.
high. I gonna step away and save
Oh, smart.
and see if we can up our logic with clothing,
Yeah.
jacket. Hat, glasses. Okay. Hey,
It's you again. What is it?
That hat gives us logic.
83. I know it's
A sudden
Not-
flash of lightning. in
not
your
a small
neocortex.
bit
The hostel
appropriative.
cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't tell him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
Mm-hmm.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the bar for a drink or fresh air for a smoke.
No.
That's a lie.
All the time?
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cobb.
Cope.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
We don't know for sure where the shot came from because we didn't do the map thing yet.
Right, but we're wondering if it's from the roof next to us or a different roof. So it's still a roof.
Yeah, it's still a
But
roof.
not the roof, I guess.
Yeah. Like, we can say that. I
Why
think.
not? You can't draw a straight line into Klaasje's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots.
All you're
So
doing is
no,
drinking. So
Right,
I don't
you're
think
trying to
it
get some
was a snap.
R&R, I thought.
It was close up.
72% chance.
72%. That's a percentage and all.
Yeah, that's
Where'd
some
you
like
get it
Batman.
from? Your guys
shit.
in the lab?
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Turns out I can do that.
Turns out I can do that.
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science call.
Hey,
You're a
madmen can be smart, okay?
Sometimes they're the smartest ones in the room.
Those numbers were an
Yeah.
asshole, man.
Madness
Yeah.
and genius.
And they don't put hair on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't got shit.
She could have gotten to the roof from inside the whirling.
Yes.
We haven't
Let us
uncovered
in the door.
the secret door.
Yeah, the only
secret
way up there is through
door.
Klaasje's room.
Maybe there's more.
What do you mean?
How much do you know?
We've only
Let
been
us
drinking
through the
here
door.
For what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Just because you drink here doesn't mean you go exploring.
Been
know,
thinking
right?
of getting wilding in racks.
You don't
That
work
is on
here.
my ass, boss.
Right, if it's a locked door.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
Yeah, the locked door.
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just
Get
two
us
dogs.
in.
Then let us
Get
in
We're not
there and
getting
we'll
off
see.
Ruby for that. She's one of us.
Okay.
What if
We
those
know
two doors
this.
are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene?
Oh, wear 'em down, Kim.
If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one.
I don't really think it's her though. I mean,
I'm not sure. You notice the winch out back?
All right, I'll play alone. Those two doors of yours, the winch connects them with some kind of dumb waiter
What wench? Where's the wench?
on the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I've seen the winch.
Fuck off, man.
Suck up.
I kind of think it was. It's wild theory that is based on nothing, but I think it was one of his coworkers, one of the other mercenary people.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to like start
Right.
a war.
Yeah. I think whoever did it, that was their motivation.
And like us kind of turning these guys against Ruby, or at least making it seem plausible that she did this. I feel like we're dividing them, and we're gonna further start a war.
Somebody could have climbed the outer wall like a spider.
Garbage. It wasn't a Sambo artist call. I've been doing this for 10 years. Let me give you a lesson. Boys.
It's never a Sambo fighter, and it's never a bullet-bending sniper.
A bullet bending. Are we in
Or
Wanted?
ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry, we'll get better than that.
All right.
Firmly. Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found.
We're working on it, though.
And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder
But you
weapon.
all do.
Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
She could have
Just
gotten
don't
ours from the
contradict
con
yourself.
man.
Yeah.
If it doesn't sound like
Didn't he
Ruby
sell it to a
did
woman?
Maybe keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
She... Yeah, there's just weapons laying around.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
Yeah, it's just there's hidden caches.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Yeah, they sold my gun to a woman.
You lost your gun?
I
Oh,
mean, this is
Did this backfire?
not really a secret. I mean, you
Tell
know
me,
we're an idiot.
Did you lose it before the murder? You didn't. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to
I
kill
don't
him.
think it was before. Because didn't we come here for the murder and then we went on a bender? we
I think that is the timeline. Yeah.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
Okay.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's move on.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
Yeah, why did she organize the cover up?
Sure.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have been covering herself.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Like she was ready and prepared.
Really, Shanks?
Oh, wow.
Klaasje wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics
I
demonstration.
don't believe that.
I say we go Titus, because he's like,
Seems pretty logical.
yeah.
You're on thin ice here,
Well, okay,
asshole.
hypothetically, my dude.
It's a thought exercise, Titus. Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Yeah.
Alone. I don't drag my men into shit.
Well, sounds
with
like
me.
she might have.
If she used us, then that's a serious violation of the Hardie code, boss. But she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her?
This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Let us talk to her, and she can clear this all up.
Glenn, I
Yeah.
thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit, if you won't.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However, hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though.
Nice.
She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Is Glenn in the corner? Let's see which one. I think Theo is the one. And like I think this is Theo. Maybe this is Glenn, this guy in the other corner. Perhaps. What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Okay. That's maybe a little flattering.
I don't know. I'd be scared of us too. I'd be like, telling what this man is gonna do.
It's true. Just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Sure. Normal. When I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What did she tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
We are persistent.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
It's true.
Now, we can whine about it, whack him.
Push the right
or
buttons.
We can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Anything else?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Do we have a history with her? Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah.
You'll find her.
We are gonna do it.
Either.
She's not really a Hardie candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you tried to find her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Okay, well, where should we start?
Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked.
Okay.
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
That's
Time
where I
for
live.
you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like a Lowry.
We know someone who looks like that a little bit.
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Oh, right. The Pale. So, people asked us on YouTube if we knew much about the Pale, which I don't think we do. And they said that we can ask the rich lady on the boat about that.
Oh, okay.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies at a Pale something. I don't know more.
Uh-huh.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll have to.
Sure.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece
He's
of
come
a long way.
granite.
He's, there's a little bit of a mutual respect growing here.
Yeah.
Wow. So
think it's
someone's
worth it.
been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege.
We were told
Someone
not to
seen
trust you,
all
so.
sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
I like brown.
Of course you do. And maybe some black shoes or
course you
a
do.
pristine white shirt to go with that.
Look at our
It's
outfit.
official. My lord's copper type is regular cop.
No one would call us
I'll let
boring in this
everyone know.
outfit.
Regular
send
cop.
that
That's what it
fast.
screams. Send it out.
Done
Do
and
it.
done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Ask about Ruby in the village. Okay. Still working on that. Cool. All right. Let's head out.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby.
I
of
think
yours?
she's important for more information.
Yeah, I mean, she looks suspicious right now. I don't necessarily think
Kinda.
she did it, but she certainly is suspicious of like involvement in some capacity, I think.
Yeah.
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Klaasje. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
So we're still trying to subtly protect her.
Volition is definitely
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
gonna come from somewhere. So far, no one's mentioned hearing it.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardie and his boys didn't mention it.
That's
Neither did
true.
you. Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly
Well,
so
I mean,
certain
what
it
we
came
think
from
it's
the roof
like
behind the window.
82% or whatever.
72, yeah, which is still like a
72.
good amount.
Yeah.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently
Yeah, what
go
is going on with
She's watching
Volition?
you
It's
leave
really
right now.
sticking up
You
for
know
her.
that.
I don't know.
Free as a bird on that roof.
No, he
Lighting up a
doesn't like
cigarette and
her.
thinking, am I glad
Right,
I
like
needed
he's
this
yeah,
shit
he's
and
like
not
trying
me?
to
Yep.
get us to
Go
look
after
into
her.
Don't
her.
listen to this guy. The
Love it.
theory
I
was
mean,
solid.
because like,
He's just jealous.
He's just
if she
Move
is
on.
innocent,
It's no use
a
harassing
man
her further.
died on top of her,
yeah.
and that is so horrible. That
That alone is like, ooh.
can we not drag her through this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 1 quick second. I'll be like 2 minutes, maybe, if that.
Yes. Okay.
So I kind of think we should try and go by the map from in here.
Ooh, great idea.
Because then that might give us more information on where the bullet came from.
Yes, because also, where were we supposed to go to do that? To do like the thought process on the bullet?
Yeah, it just says get a map and use it on her window.
Okay, alright.
Alright. I think the maps were up here. Is it this?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
90 cents? Let's do it.
Why would we steal it?
Yeah,
Come on now.
Informed of your surroundings.
This isn't Skyrim or Fallout. Her business is going under already because she thinks it's cursed.
Right. Okay.
She's got a kid who she doesn't send to school.
Right? She makes her sit in the shop.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path?
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Okay.
Nice. Finally.
Yeah, I want to just see what it looks like. Why is he... Oh, I was like, why is he on there specifically? Okay.
Oh, we would have to buy a map of the other place if we wanted that, huh? Across the dam or the waterlock.
If we... Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why it would hurt. Can we...
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available.
Okay.
The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
You don't know how much money we have.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is this so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
What happened then? Well, no, it's distinctly unsuccessful, as we've established.
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Or is it the ghoul that lives in your building?
It's that, for sure.
Ooh, hello? What's this? Alright.
Thank you, bye.
If we were to take... Yeah. Let's go back to Klaasje's window. This hat, I cannot...
I know.
It's embarrassing. Where's the other hat we were wearing? We were wearing this one. It's better, at least.
It's still awful, but better.
I don't feel racist.
Right.
Okay. All right. Oh, can we only touch the window from inside? Do we click on this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I see. Alright.
How do we...
The same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman. A ray of backward motion explodes from the man's mouth, through the window to the roof outside, widening into a radius. A prime.
Okay. Extrapolate the radius.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations.
Okay.
Starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Okay, more precisely.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest.
There's like a tower
Even with
over
the
there,
light on
right?
inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to
And a
take
really
wind
nice gun.
direction into account.
Yeah.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Okay.
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps.
Okay, we
There
haven't been
are
over
islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle.
Thank you.
5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Yeah, a lot less than the roof.
Okay, well,
but not impossible.
we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version.
I mean, yeah.
A simple
I think that's fair.
hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Yeah. But let's be sure, you know? Alright. Well, I say we just go ahead and do that. Go check out those spots. Okay, so the first one was on the, he said the docks, which is going to be like, let's zoom out.
I did not know you could do that. That's cool.
I guess I knew, but kind of forgot. Because I just did it just then, like I do it all the time, but...
Yeah.
People have probably been like, oh my god, why was she staying so zoomed in? I don't know. Don't have an answer for you. Do I remember which way the docks were?
I don't.
Kind of feel like... Oh, hello. Which was that?
Gone. Forever.
No, we ran out this way. Hello? Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, there it is. Couldn't have come from here. Trees block the way.
Okay, wow.
Did that cross? Okay, that was just... So it wasn't specifically one of the locations. Just these dudes. Can we run past them? Kids. Okay. A broken pipe. We're supposed to look into that broken pipe. Let's get up here, perhaps? That's not necessarily what we want either. Maybe the boardwalk was further on this side of the building.
The boardwalk, like where we found the dead guy?
A sewer. Two things over here. Kind of directed me that there's like some sort of sewer. Yeah, where we found the dead guy, but I don't remember where that, like how we accessed that spot. Yeah.
There's some tear. An empty.
Okay, yeah. Boardwalk for bullet traces. Is this not the boardwalk? Do we need to be like...
Are we sure it's on this side?
No.
Yeah, there's this type of boardwalk there.
There's the church. I mean, there's like a Ferris wheel and everything.
Oh yeah, that does make it seem like...
But like that, I think is where we are.
Yeah, you're right. Well?
There's stairs here, and I don't know how to access those.
Ooh.
Like that.
That seems like a good...
Seems like a good spot to shoot someone from.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Hello, how do we get in?
Don't.
Bottom something?
So why did this tell me about a broken sewer pipe? I'm wondering if we have to go in through the sewer to get into that building. But it's like, seems like if there was going to be a spot where the sewer pipe would be, it would be on the back side of, like, back here behind this building. They don't mean this boardwalk, do they? Can't get out there past the fence. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Oh, we can't. I was hoping we could pry that open with a crowbar, but I can't interact with it anymore. So we've got the traps. Can we? Is there anything like out this way? I don't really think there was. Like we can only. Like this is basically as far as we can go. What is that? Her buoy's out here. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
That over there must be the boy Klaasje told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
Ooh, hidden things, secrets, lies.
Alright. That's my brain all the time. Ooh, hidden things.
Cold, air, tendons. Snapped the cords, keeping the buoy in place. A little longer, and it would be floating somewhere out in the open sea. Moves across the water, leaving no traces. You're cold again, as always.
What? Well, what do we do in Shivers?
Splendor.
Indeed. Let's see what's inside.
The buoy is not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom really have been torn or cut. You lift it out of the water easily, noticing how light it is.
Examine it.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
Shake it?
There's something in there, splashing around.
Why would we sniff it?
Because we're weird.
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated
Right, like
version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop, and decay.
I was hoping that would lead to something with Kim being like, alright.
The water this side of the
I know.
peninsula is cleaner.
Sure he noticed.
Actually, smells a little salty. A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else.
Oh?
Well, damn.
Who has them?
I have no idea.
Well, no, it's not ruined, but it could mean danger for her.
Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope.
We don't know she's in danger. Maybe she took them herself?
That may very well be the case. We should keep an eye on her. Nothing more for us to do here. Let's go.
You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
Okay. Well, that was some progress.
You're right, there are stairs in that building.
How do we get in there?
You can't go underneath it?
No. The little white circle is like where I can tell him to go, and it kind of, it like goes away as soon as I aim underneath. Like I can, that's about as much as I can do. He was trying to point me towards something with the sewers, but... Ooh, hello? Oh. Not every crashed car is our crashed car. It's true. Yeah, I don't know. Is this the church. Some money over here. 55 cents. What's around back of the church? I know we went through here at some point. Oh right, the bunker's back here.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
I mean, the church could potentially be something. We didn't have that on our to-do list, places to check, but it seems like potential. Way out here, this is the tower I was thinking of.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Right.
What about the comms tower?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
It does look extremely rickety, and wouldn't help much either.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere.
Yes, totally.
I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, through a thick snowstorm melting flake by flake in the waves, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender, smoking, drinking, being happy and elated, without you, because you're here, freezing in the wind.
A little pity party.
Doing your
She wouldn't want you
detective
anyway.
work.
Right. Okay. So did that get crossed off? Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Check the island. I think we might need to talk to the rich boat lady to check the island. And then check
Why
the
did the
boardwalk.
boardwalk not work? That's
I feel like we just maybe didn't walk across the correct spot or something like that. 'Cause I think we were on the correct area, the correct section of the map. Let's see.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a cold year. All things waiting for spring will have to wait a bit longer. Looking up at the sky, melted snow dripping from your hat. The sky is full of great battleships. White clouds collide with one another, and the world is drenched with their debris. The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
Huh.
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast. The waters turn black, cold city in the shadow of Saint Martin. a boomtown, back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These
Esperance
days, only
is a
the
really,
weakest remain
it's a
in
good
Coal
word.
City. Their hopes of getting
Yeah.
rich linger
good
in
river
the
name.
defunct shafts under their feet. Below the old mines, l'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery, Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
Rat, the petite rat.
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper. After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seo during the time of the suzerain, in the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine?
Get out of here.
Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard. How can it be pure if it's magenta? Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know. Few petits rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for.
I
A
mean,
small child steps out
pink
of the black
cocaine is
tunnel
a thing right
with silver
now.
trinkets in her
I mean, it has
Yes.
been a thing, but it's not usually cocaine.
All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after
Jesus.
drinking. The snow melts on your fingers.
This
turning
world
to
is so
water.
bleak sometimes. Where's Ruby?
Near, snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air. That's all. The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
And further.
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood. Clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret. The abandoned church, its walls covered with hoarfrost now. One of Lissette's sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution. A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul. The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A
That's
tent,
what we want
old
to look
dishes
at.
and cutlery, long since abandoned. A
well,
hermit
maybe
crab
not long
scuttles
since
among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets. Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Okay.
The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam, Mauryan, And at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the Coalition warship, Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder. The raised motorway, 881, with vehicles whooshing past one another day and night, while those who reside beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox. Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off. Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace. A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells. A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
Sewers?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Yes. No, I want secrets.
Someone stuffed a
go
big
in there.
old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Huh. Okay.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
All right. We'll have an autosave. I think I've clicked on this, but I'm just going to make sure.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Okay. I don't know that we need to do that. All right. Let's run her all around the boardwalk. The old Nancy. Gotta, like, really scour. Get something to trigger.
Gotta find that little piece of paper in the corner.
Yeah.
The whole game hinges on it.
Yes, exactly. Okay, over here. Over here, here.
It really seems like that would be it, though.
Yeah. This whole area seems like the boardwalk. Because there's, I think we're standing like right here. Strange. What are we missing?
Maybe we talk to these people more. Maybe they know a way into that building.
Something here.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
Oh? What's in there?
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around
Uh-huh.
here. We might find her down
Maybe that's
somewhere.
doing it.
There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol's sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building. I hope not.
Hope.
There's no echo and no answer.
Okay. Dang. I got excited for a second. Yeah, we can see if there was more dialogue with his dad and his kid.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Hello. Yeah.
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
Just a regular day off with my decoy son.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
Uh-huh.
He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, drama. Take your word for it, I guess. And we clicked on this too, right?
You see,
sure
a once
we
bright
did.
mural towering above you. A slogan used to intertwine.
What the heck? Does anybody in chat, are we missing something like for like a silly reason, or are we just, it's not us being dumb is the only thing I want to confirm. If it's us being dumb, feel free to tell us where to go stand or whatever it is, but if it's just not something we can figure out at the moment, then that's just how it is. We can go talk to the rich boat lady, try and get over on the island over there.
Yeah.
See if she can tell us anything. I want to know what the pail is.
Yeah.
And we
I don't know if everyone gets ads at the same time, but you asked that while I had an ad on my stream.
I think they do actually. So I'll ask again in a few seconds. Oh, hello.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
Can I try to get in though?
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable, but I like the spirit. Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points.
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
Okay. Surely that didn't like rule it out.
No.
Alright. We have to go all the way around this building to get off this, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, so chat, I think you guys had an ad while I was asking, but if we're missing the boardwalk spot by just like a hair or by being stupid, please let us know. But if it's just like not something we can do yet, don't worry about it. I think in the meantime, we're gonna go try and talk to, I forget her name.
Me too.
With the boat.
Rich bitch.
Rich bitch with the boat. You know who I'm talking about. We want to go this way.
There's a boat over there. Is that what's going on?
Like this way? Oh, it could be. Just like a different boardwalk than we were thinking of.
Oh, is she over here? That looks like a nice boat.
Oh. Hold up. Ma'am?
Hold up.
I thought on the map. Yeah, on the map her boat's still here. But I guess maybe that's just a boat on the map. It's not necessarily her about
I'll just keep the
Joyce.
Cordelechi in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
Okay.
Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty.
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Yeah.
Oh, jetty, oh, jetty.
Okay,
it's
are
good
we
to see
having
you
a
here,
moment?
detective. I only just arrived myself.
I guess.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Are you spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation.
It does.
I did track your progress
I
along the
prefer
coast,
snooping.
however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the Cordelechi red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White. How do I like it?
Okay.
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune, with the smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
Don't worry about that.
Nah.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
I don't like any of these.
No. Try not to be scared. I don't. Yeah, I don't like any of them.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never...
Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly.
Do you know how they discovered this place?
The fishing village?
No, they're in Sealindian, Isola. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
Oh, that's so neat.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
I sure.
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. I would not want to delay you. Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit.
I found my badge. Aren't you proud of me?
By love, you did.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer. She is memorizing your badge number.
Great.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
We talked to Everard?
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Yeah.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself.
Right.
However,
Like,
if
but
you
I
felt
don't
like
feel like you'd be mad
discussing
if we just
something,
told you stuff.
how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. Tell her she'll like you for it.
I don't. Yeah.
Of course, Detective.
Yeah,
Should
about
something
it.
come up
Electrochemistry
later down
too.
the
I was
road,
like,
don't be afraid
Yeah.
to drop by for a chat.
Don't trust it.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
yeah. Maybe tell us about the pail.
Reality.
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in.
How truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
Sure.
Are they now?
A deep synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead. Ask.
All right, we're in.
Oh boy.
I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby. Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year. I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. As I told you, Martinez used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean. Yes, we're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble.
Not Caillou.
A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary. Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city. The great kind. History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from
Rock
Seminine
and
and Ile-Marat, depending on your creed.
When?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago. They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men. We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of the
That's a lot of
Insulindic
people
Ocean.
on an
The
island.
world's connective tissue.
Yeah.
It's where the money is.
Unimportant part of an important place, yeah.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like morning stars above the curvature of the planets.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Why?
There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Interesting. Okay.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions about even more fundamental aspects of reality.
Maybe I do.
Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Monsieur will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But I won't be lazy.
Oh, of course not. You are already diligent for getting this far. And diligent boys remember where they left off.
Okay.
Indeed. I'm always at your
42
service.
and 3. Let's try the
Glad to have been of
first
assistance.
one. Let's see if we can... affect that at all. Oop, that one does. That one does as well. What does this one do? Shivers. Okay, I don't know that that matters all that much. We have 3 jackets that up it, but I can only wear one at the time. Alright. Doesn't seem...
You're
well,
back.
we can try it.
Good. More lessons in basic reality?
Well, it's 58
My
now.
favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
6 kilometers
Heck
southwest
yeah.
in the Valley of Dogs. Junior officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass.
No.
To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes,
us.
he lost his mind," Tilbrook
Oh,
answers,
no.
fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil.
We
He pulls
will
it out
find it
slowly.
again.
Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do."
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM. Preciso Mundo.
Oh no, we've been over this.
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
He's being sarcastic.
You said de facto?
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin. The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
So I'm basically gonna avoid this and
Truly moralist of you. The coalition government would applaud you for staying out of politics. And yet, there's nothing basic about your role, detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it.
Revachol forever.
Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Well,
The
sure.
post-revolutionary
Nobody is.
decade was
Yeah.
a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell.
Especially
on
us
the west side of the river. Gang warfare,
small
a
fan
botched
base.
privatization scheme,
It's pretty
a
much just
nuclear
him.
pile meltdown.
Yeah, I think he mostly just tolerates us too.
They called it the International Zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Indeed.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions? This place is an unmarked micro-settlement on the coast of Martinez. It's lovely, really. I'm thinking of buying it. Of course. Ask me anything.
Do we try this? I don't really see a point in trying it, and let's just
Glad to have been of assistance.
Yeah.
The little...
Kim did not want us to ask everything.
yeah, as much as that goes against like the foundation of my being.
I know.
I hate not talking about all the things.
The waves are beginning
Well,
to die down.
We didn't have to
For
run
those
all the way
little
across to her.
bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and the waves? Pirate King, hello, welcome. Glad you made it here.
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
That was me.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It was an accident. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
Oh, we just got an achievement that said apologize 10 times.
Aww. That is so us.
Good for us. Oh, man.
I love it.
Sorry, Compass, sorry. It's true. Suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty
The
like
line
that
of
and all?
duty.
Wow. Maybe.
Maybe I should.
Quite odd. Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
I like her voice and accent.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotwaldian philosophers. Play
Play
it cool now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kim's gonna be like,
you won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake?
He's fun.
We can just bury it where it is.
Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of
It was
it.
your idea.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
That's true. It is a pity. I wanna improve my community.
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
All right.
No. Okay. Help us find Ruby, please.
Oh? Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
That's early.
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
That's it for now.
How can I assist you then, officer?
Get a reality lowdown. Keep asking Joyce questions about reality. Okay. Still working out. Alright.
It's the dang boardwalk.
Where, if you're in chat and you know, we need to determine, we need to check the boardwalk for bullet traces, and we have run all over this boardwalk, and maybe this boardwalk and the other one, and maybe we're just missing it. Right, the second dead body. That's what we thought, and we've been there. We went right back where we found that body. That's what I thought it was too. Is that where we found the body? And it's just I didn't get any sort of prompt to look into that boardwalk area. It's back here. Now I'm just gaslighting myself and being like, maybe I'm just an idiot. And I was running too fast and didn't see it or something.
I don't think so.
Right, like, you know, we found the body back here.
Yeah.
We walk slowly. Because the only thing to interact with back here is this trash can.
There's some tear,
Maybe
an empty cigarette
talk
package,
to
and a crumpled
Kim?
kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Yes?
No. If we interact with the map here, does that change?
The worn map features the patchwork grid.
No. Right, like the body was right here. And we're just not getting any sort of prompt to check for bullet traces. And maybe we're just being dumb and we need to initiate it somehow. Is there anything else to interact with, to do that with?
We didn't have to initiate it by the tower.
Right, it's just the like little pop-up boxes that kind
of. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Rusty.
That's fair. Thank you. Yeah.
So we need to also check the island for bullet traces, and I was hoping if we talked to Joyce that she could maybe like ferry us over there.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to get over there. It looks like it might connect here at the top, but I think that's the comm tower we've been to, and I don't think we could go past that at all. So who do we talk to?
Did we not tell them? Maybe we just talked to her. Weird.
Maybe we did just talk to her. I could have sworn that we did that, but maybe we got distracted. We had a lot of stuff happen, like
A lot
at the
happened,
end of the
yeah.
day last time. Okay. I'll let you know you aren't missing an object on the boardwalk that you just need to click on. Keep going. Okay. That's what we were concerned
Thank
about.
you.
That's I just didn't want to be walking past something over and over again. Ask about Ruby in the village. Let's... If we go over here... yeah, Rusty, I don't know how long you've been around, but... My suspicion is that something with the sewers will lead us up into that building, because I can see stairs into a building that we can't access yet. So I'm not sure. I talked to this person just about Ruby, perhaps, maybe.
What is it?
Okay, alright.
Oh my gosh. I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Okay.
Yes. Or no. Not anymore. That project is dead. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Okay.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Have you seen the crab man in here?
Nope.
He's here.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
Okay.
No, you're right. I'm not.
Yeah, have you seen a woman named Ruby?
What? No, no one's suspicious around here.
I mean, I don't know why we're
seen
calling
her,
her
sire.
suspicious. I
Tis
don't
true.
think she'll probably look suspicious.
Yeah, she's probably gonna just look like a person outright. To
Yeah.
other people, I don't think she would look suspicious.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR-1 as my RAIM prefix processing unit. Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
No.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna. I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
Okay, what are you doing with this, though?
I'm working.
On what?
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to
No.
the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps. No, I don't. Because I needed something good for my investigation, and RAIM Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards, so I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a RAIM prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see REAM prefects in every police department, for example.
How did you get it?
I know a friend of a friend who used freelance for the Coalition. I was actually aiming for the military-grade RAIM Revachol series, but couldn't find one. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as RAIM Civic, so it's kind of a rip-off. But it does have better compatibility with newer antenna models, so I won't complain.
Okay.
They
Those
are connected to my
butter?
RAIM prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay?
Ok-
Thanks.
Okay.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Great.
Why are you in here?
You really like those questions, don't
I
you?
do.
Yeah.
It's my job.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
What?
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Ah.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does that mean?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is?
Oh boy.
What
Don't get us
qualities does
going, ma'am.
Nothing have?
Oof.
How do you measure
That sounds like something
that
we could
does
just
not
talk about
exist?
for forever.
Yeah.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Okay. Do you know where it's located?
Somewhere
roughly?
underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Ah.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place
Right,
where all
right.
audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
That's unsettling.
The Pillar of Silence?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know.
Crabman.
No, I don't.
Why are we so accusatory of Crabman?
I know.
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Okay.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah. How do you feel about dance music while you're working?
What? I hate it.
Well.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Not like disco.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Okay, well, but what about a club?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
Yes, we know.
Take a guess, why don't you? Bingo! That's exactly what they're up to.
Ah, wonderful. Now this house
Right,
of
he
worship
didn't know
is
that.
also going to
Right,
be a
right,
drug
right.
lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
Yeah, what I said before. Not possible to
Oh, man,
appreciate
a
that
crab
kind of
rave
music
with Crab
without being
Man.
high as a kite.
I honestly, if we could make that scene happen, I would love that. Harry needs like a wholesome crab rave.
So that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then.
All right. Talk to them. Okay. No updates on Ruby from her. Maybe we can ask these guys about Ruby.
Yeah, them and the older lady.
Yeah, and the drunk guys.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid? That's fine, man. But I've got to warn ya, our signs are still off. It'll take some time for me to get my sigh on. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment. Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachol's sister revolution on the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
Most of it doesn't exist, but there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist, because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff. I'm doing what I can.
He looks like a well-thought-out individual. The synchronization might be worth it.
You do be noited. Alright, bud.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I looked at the church.
And? What happened?
Talked to Crabman.
Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
I don't know. I really don't know.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not him.
Lloyd
He
is
doesn't
right.
care.
I don't think
Let's
he
get
gives a
back to
shit.
the point.
What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, he said he doesn't care.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
No, yeah, I think you're good.
I guess it's not a
Just
massive
befriend
problem
him. You
now
got
that I
this.
think of
Yeah.
it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the
Yeah,
morning
including
light.
Crabman.
Yeah! Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity!
Pick somewhere else?
Dance!
Yeah, she's not gonna leave.
And you can't
Yeah,
just
and I
evict
don't
her.
think that is gonna happen anytime soon.
No. No, I'm not going to force her out.
Look at you. Oh,
Not for you kids. I mean,
Right.
seriously.
So you can set up a drug lab nightclub.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably
gonna
not
bother.
in there
If
100%
that's
of the
okay with
time.
her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
Yeah, I mean, it's between y'all. I don't know why I need to be involved.
Honestly.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Crabman's cool.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
No.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the
I'm
jam
sorry, Egg.
a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right?
No.
If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
Drop the drug lab.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Nightclub she might be able to
like an
be
integral part of
okay
getting the
with
club going.
if you do alternate hours or something.
For me, it was my favourite part. Chemistry's great.
I'm sure.
Besides, imagine all the drugs we could do if we had our own drug lab.
It's true.
I mean, Nordic music
Why are
is
we
great
helping
and all,
them?
I don't.
but
I mean,
drugs, they make you feel really good. When did you last feel really, really good?
Never.
yeah.
But that's
We
exactly
get high
what
to
drugs
escape,
are for.
thank you.
Exactly.
And
Time
feel
to
the
expand
worst.
your mind.
Alright. I refuse to throw her out.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good luck, my friend.
Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
We didn't even ask about Ruby.
No, wasn't even an option. Okay. Older woman? Maybe you? You're not the older woman, but maybe you've seen Ruby?
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
Not sure.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Indeed, she merely tried to omit the truth instead.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, but I still regret it. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise. May I ask?
Well, that's a lot of
What
pressure.
did you tell them? Oh, right. That's wise. Take your time. No.
You kind of have red hair, but I guess we're not worried about that.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Long shadows, short shadows, quiet shadows of local children, loud shadows drunks, and also a shadow made of sticks. You breathe on your hands for warmth. Teenagers skulking around, gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses, maybe Ruby too, but she wouldn't be able to tell from here.
Exactly. It's our chance to turn the grim desolation into an overwhelmingly fun dance party.
Okay. Alright. I want to talk to the older lady, and then I'm probably going to call the stream there.
Sounds good.
I'm just going to run out here. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't go any further past that. Okay. So, we need to come back this way. Or that way.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with? Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately. This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
Tell
She hasn't
me.
seen anyone. Have you heard?
Yeah, maybe she just knows.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
Any of them want to go?
Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization. Have the storm clouds gather on the horizon. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I could use a breather before another rainy day begins.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I
A
can
rainy
do.
day. Yeah, maybe if we give them their jacket, they'll be like, yeah, we'll tell you stuff.
Must say, I'm proud of this one.
Maybe, if they know
It's
anything.
pretty
Maybe.
nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
Thank you. What is this?
Okey-dokey.
Money. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. Sorry it was a shorter one this week, but yeah, I just traveling tomorrow. Got stuff to do. You know how it goes. Yeah. But we should be back not tomorrow, but the following Monday for our normal stream time, and we'll hope to see you then. Thanks for hanging out with us, and if it's your first time tuning into a stream, we appreciate you being here.
See ya again.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll call it there. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.